So much of what we do at Educare has to do with the connection between our body and our spirit, the connection between theology and psychology, the whole being. So we try not to leave out all these wonderful beings that exist in the universe for us. We tell our stories each week. We use characters. We use humor. And one of the characters that I bring with me is a woman named Bridey. She's not exactly a woman, but she's a woman spirit. She's a female spirit. And she's a spirit of the wood. And so she gets to meet lots of little creatures. And in her meeting with lots of little creatures, she gives them a lesson or two, or 3, or 4, or 5, whatever. So this morning I'm going to take you on a little journey with Bridey, our mystical creature of the wood. And how are y'all today? Oh, what faces I see before me. I'm just thrilled, for I see inside each and every face a spirit shining and waiting to come out. All those spirits going, woo, 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 let me out, let me out. But enough about your spirit. I'm sure you deal with it every day. The story I have to tell you this morning is about a little chickadee. I was walking through the wood one day, and there she was, sitting on a log, looking as crestfallen as anything I've ever seen in my life. And I went up to her and I said, "Oh, Chickadee, what's the matter?" "Oh," said she. "Oh, Bridey, I just want to be like you, and I fail all the time. I want to be the most perfect little chickadee in the whole world. I try so hard, and I always miss. Oh," said I, "it's perfection you're after. Well, that's so cute. What a cute little thing you are." "What you're forgetting, little chickadee, is I started out like this. I didn't have to begin at the beginning. And I'm not going to have to go any place more, for I'm a perfect being. And I'm only here to see you on your journey." "Journey?" said she. "What journey?" "Ah, that's what you didn't know," said I. "You're on a journey. You start off just a helpless little babe, mewing and peeping and doing all sorts of things that you would never be doing when you was a little bit older. And you fall down a lot. You can hardly get your wings to move, even a little bit. Your mama has to come along, stick food in your mouth because you can't do it yourself. Why, you're just a helpless babe. And then you take your few tentative little steps to try to get up to the top of the nest before you can even hop off, long before you can fly. And then one day your wings are a little stronger, and then you start flapping them, and you go flap, 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 flap. And then you get up. And then one day, you're flying out of that nest. And you're so beautiful, you're soaring through the sky. And then you get to thinking, aha, it's the next step. You're thinking. And now all the trouble begins. Because you're thinking, oh, I should do it like this. And I should do it like that. And oh, maybe I better, oh, what's going on here? And not only are you thinking, you're assessing. And to beg your pardon if you think it's the wrong word to be using, but truly when your face gets that crestfallen, you are definitely assessing. You understand what I mean, you know. You're trying to figure it all out. And so what happens? Here's this perfect little chickadee flying around, having the most fun, finding some worms, poking about at the seeds, playing with the other birds. And what do we get? A crestfallen chickadee because she's assessing. Oh, what do you mean, assessing? She said to me. I mean that you're constantly judging yourself. Oh, I'm doing that? Said she. Oh, yes, you are, my darling, because if you weren't, you'd be singing the song that's so sweet to a chickadee. But, Bridey, I want to be just like you, she said. Ah, my darling, that's your journey. You're moving to me. You're getting closer to me every day. And you've taken the first step, you know. I have? Said she. I said, yes. The first step is you want more than what you got. And it's not so much assessing, it's looking out beyond where you are and going, wow, I can go there. Just like when you're in the nest and you looked up at the rim of the nest and you said, I want to go there. And then you did it. And then when you are on the rim of the nest, you said, I want to fly. And you flew. And now you're saying, I want to be wonderful. And me darling, you are wonderful. And you want to go through life and you want to be perfect and not make mistakes. And that'll come too. But in the meantime, rejoice in being a chickadee. Have a good time being a chickadee. Come. Let that beak go. Sing the song that you were meant to sing. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. And the chickadee opened her mouth and let out a note. The whole forest vibrated with the sound. That's how sweet it was. The sweetest note she'd ever sung before. And I looked at her, and she looked back at me. And she said, I think I understand, Bridey. It's just taking one step at a time. Today I'm going to be the best chickadee I can be. Tomorrow, I'll be a spirit being like you. I said, all right, you are, little chickadee, and that tomorrow will come soon enough. I love kissing the beak of a chickadee. She flew off, very happy. And to tell you the truth, every single time I kissed the beak of a chickadee, or a groundhog, or a mole, believe it or not, though I was brought here as a perfect being, I get a little bit bigger. Thank you.